People are still rebuilding there from the last time.
Absolutely, and Greene and Hale counties both now be behind the storm system. So we've kind of seen the western side of Alabama. They are now threat free for the rest of the evening. And the good news is the tornado watch has actually since been canceled for all of our viewing area. But I want to show you the sky because we're not out of the threat for rain and some wind as we move through the evening hours. Look at this ominous sky in Summiton, but this is the back edge of this storm system as it's moving through Walker County, still dropping a few of those raindrops there, and you can definitely see that back line of clouds. Heavy rainfall right now up towards Coleman. We've got some lightning strikes right over the city of Coleman, but this is moving quickly. This line of showers and storms moving at about 40 to 45 miles per hour. There's some light rain out ahead of this system, and that's actually likely helping to stabilize the atmosphere just a bit. We have another batch of some heavy rainfall between Brent and Alabaster at this time, getting close to that I-65 corridor. As mentioned before, that tornado watch has since been canceled, but we are tracking this kind of two areas where we're seeing some heavy rainfall. One of those from Hanceville up through Arab. Here's those cities that will be impacted within the next 15 to 20 minutes. Places like Hayden at 522, Cleveland at 524, and then on toward Riverside at 525. Locust Fort also included with that. Over the next 60 minutes, this will be crossing over I-65, moving through Aniana, up through Fort Payne, Gadsden, down towards Leeds, Moody, and then scooting east of Alabaster by around 6:15. So good news is this is not going to linger, but we still, again, aren't completely out of the woods just yet. To talk more about those ingredients that are still in the atmosphere, we bring in Storm Team meteorologist Alex Puckett. Alex?
Ashley, the good news is I think those ingredients continue to fall apart, though, and that's great. One of the big things early on in this event that helped us out is those dew points just couldn't really get up above that 65 mark as storms are moving through. Up to 70 now in Demopolis and Tuscaloosa, but you're done. The storms are east of you, and so it looks like the best amount of moisture and unstable air just couldn't match up with that line of storms. It was a pretty narrow band, so that is fantastic news. So again, dew points just couldn't catch up. That amount of humidity couldn't catch up to destabilize the atmosphere enough. So all that unstable air to the south and west of the storms, and the best ingredients for wind shear were in the northern end of the state. That's where the best wind shear and wind energy were, and that continues to lift off to the north this evening. So despite the fact we had a lot of spin in the atmosphere, a lot of wind energy, it just didn't match up with the best unstable air. That is fantastic news, and at this point, I think even the wind threat is starting to diminish as well. So as we head through the rest of this evening, the severe threat is going to continue to diminish. So overall, that severe threat really wrapping up quickly. Ashley.
And that's good news. And even though we are still going to monitor the threats for this evening, we'll stay weather aware. We're going to hold on with this event until it's completely finished. So we could still have some strong winds. I think that tornado threat, though, has been eliminated at this point. But some of these showers and storms are producing some locally heavy amounts of rainfall. So we still can't rule out the wind and the rain components for this storm system. As it scoots east of I-65 between now and 6 p.m., heaviest rainfall will line up from Gadsden, Talladega, Sylacauga right around 6 o'clock. By 7 to 8 o'clock, we're looking at places like Center, Heflin, all the way down through Alex City and Wetumpka. And then by 9 o'clock, this line of storms is well into Georgia, and we'll start to see our sky clearing out for us. The good news is sunshine should be back. Based on our models that we're seeing here, it looks like very limited cloud cover, if much at all, by tomorrow morning, but we'll call for kind of a mixed sky tomorrow. Rainfall totals will top out somewhere between about 1/3 of an inch to maybe just under an inch. Places like Alabaster could see a bit more. And then for tomorrow, no rain. Temperatures tomorrow morning in the upper 40s as we start the day. We'll start to see those clouds thinning out, but again, some folks may see a bit more sunshine earlier in the day as that front has passed sooner. Temperatures still remaining relatively cool in the mid-60s by the afternoon, and then we're going to be warming nicely back into the low 70s by Thursday. Very pleasant into the week. Tracking a bit more rainfall late Saturday, excuse me, into Sunday, and then for Halloween on Monday, there will be a hit and miss shower, but I don't think it should wash away any of those trick-or-treating plans for you on Monday night. And that is a look at your Storm Team 7-day forecast.